Okay, well, first of all, welcome. This is Hurtado Alexander from Discourse Analysis Subject, and in this opportunity, our group is made up by Petit, Nathalie, Polanco, Gerardo, and Carrasquero, Catherine. So, to start off, I'm going to start with the main description or introduction of the topic, that is cohesion in the oral and written discourse. Then my classmates are going to continue. So, well, basically, we have the main topic, that is cohesion. Well, cohesion in the discourse analysis or in the oral and written discourse focuses on the way that we link or connect ideas in the sentence to make a well structured message. So obviously it's very important how we write or make a conversation to have a good and well structured feedback. So it is important the cohesive device like conjunctions, like lexicals or ellipses, for example, and references that are very important at the moment to understand this topic. So in addition, we have well, these elements or aspects in the oral and written discourse. So the feedback have to be very nice to make a cohesion message. So we have a classification of it that is very important, because at the moment you, understand the message as a receiver or a sender. Obviously, we have a grammatical cohesion, a lexical cohesion, temporal cohesion, and a spatial cohesion. This is the classification, and obviously is established as the expression, intonation, rhythm that we can transmit in the message. So the classification is that. Also, we have a main characteristics like clarity. Obviously, the message have to be clear. We have um, the messages, sorry, they have to be clear. We have flow, and the message have to be in a logical manner, in a logical way. We have relevance. The message has central topic, obviously, that make emphasis in all the situation or context in the message. And obviously, we have engagement. The topic has to be engaged to, transmit a good conversation or a text. And we have contextual. Understanding the context is very important at the moment to transmit the message. So it's very important, this topic, and my classmates are going to continue. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nathalie Petit, and I'm going to explain you about characteristics that represent cohesion. The characteristics that represent cohesion are continuity, that are ideas that are presented in a connected and logical order. We have clarity, that it's a lexical and grammatical links that helps avoid to confusion. Redundancy for reinforcement. This is a repetition and is often used to ensure understanding. Spontaneity with the structure. And even in an unscripted speech, cohesion provides an underlying order. Listener orientation. That is, the language is shaped to a listener understanding, often including statements or classification. Prosodic features that intonation, pauses, and stress can signal cohesion and indicating contrast, emphasize, or topic boundaries. Every characteristic, we have an example. We have various examples on the writing work, and one of them are the example of clarity that explain a lexical and grammatical links. For example, we have Luis arrived late because his bus broke down. The conjunction because connects the cause and effect, clearly removing ambiguity. And we have another example that is in listener orientation, that is, the results weren't great. I mean, the students struggled with the last section of the test. In this example, the speaker clarifies their point to help the listener follow along. And the elements that determine in a connection and cohesion in an oral discourse are various because in a discourse we have to use very characteristics, the elements. Uh, and the example that we have in the written work, we have that you imagine a telling a story to a friend that I met a woman at the bookstore. She was reading the same author I like. That small word she connects both sentence it helps avoid to repetition. And a discourse is important that when uh, we don't use the same word that to repeat and when we change these words, this is a element that is using in a discourse, in an oral discourse. We have emi, ellipsis, we have um, another, yeah, the marker discourse, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Gerardo Polanco. I am going to talk about is a element of cohesion in reading discourse and its relationship with coherence. Reading discourse demands a structure cohesion to support coherence. This element includes conjunction, lexical change, substitution, ellipsis, topic sentence, and paragraph unit. Conjunction is logical connector like however, therefore, in addition. For example, the results were, in conclusion, the four before further research is needed. Lexical chain is repetition or semantic relationship across sentence. For example, clinic chain effect, whether patterns. These patterns are becoming more extreme. Substitution and ellipsis is using parenthetically to avoid redundancy. For example, I prefer the red shirt. The blue one is too dull. Topic sentence and paragraph unit. Each paragraph sentence on a simple ill. Coherence is the reading presentation of unit and clarity. Coherence supported to coherence also depends on logical sequence and relevance of ideas. Thank you.
Okay, cohesion is very important as an aspect of teaching English as a foreign language. It's like an invisible glue that binds all words and phrases together, making any English text or conversation make logical sense and flow naturally. For students, mastering cohesion is vital because it allows them not only to better understand what they read or hear, but also to produce their own English better. So, when we teach English, we focus on how students can connect their ideas. For example, We show them how to use words like and, but, and because to join sentences in show clear relationship between them. We also teach them how to use pronouns such as he, she, it, and they correctly to refer to people or objects already mentioned. We also guide them in learning to read their vocabulary by using things. So in short, building cohesion is a classroom means giving students the tools to ensure their English isn't just a list of words, but a well structured, coherent, and effective message. Thank you so much.